let's say that someone's entering the e-commerce space and they don't want to be running the ads. They don't want to be learning sales. They don't want to learn, how the psychology works. And they just want to, because I met such people, because they want to just,
Yeah.
hire people to do the stuff for them. And these people, let's say, have money. They have some money that they can invest. Do you think that that could be one way where things could work, wherein they don't understand anything about they understand business, but let's say that they
Yeah.
don't really understand the nitty-gritties of
It can
dropship or
work.
e-com.
Look, it can work, but
Mm-hmm.
it is rarely happening. Okay, what do I mean? 99% of the people who say I can run your Facebook ads is bullshit. They can't do anything. Okay, they are after your retainer. So you promise them, okay, I'm going to give you 3K, run my ads. They don't care whether your ads are profitable. There are only few people who really take their client work serious. Look, there are also people like the agencies are not, I don't know. My feeling is I don't really trust them. Okay. This is your craftsmanship. Look, if you have money and you can hire people, look, I believe that you can do good things alone, but great things are done together. And what I did, you need to share your profit eventually, right? If you go on a partnership, they take a responsibility, you take a responsibility, and you share the profit. That's the rule of business. I mean, if you find somebody and they have the right motivation, right attitude, you can do whatever you suggested right now, Niche. But it's very, I mean, it's difficult. Look, if you have money, you don't have the skills, you don't want to have the time to invest, make sure you have a lot of money because it requires good amount of testing. Okay, you will be successful. But if you don't have a money, it depends on your situation. I didn't have money. Like I told you guys, we were like minus 10K. We were burning our own salary. We didn't have any penny. Like so like if we can go back to the time how we started, like we were partying. Like I don't know whether you guys are aware of it. Like this is like a community where people, like social awareness community, where people go and approach people. Like we were doing crazy things at the time in London just to go out of our comfort zone. And then we were going to Hilton Hotel in the cafeteria. We just opened our laptop. We wanted to have this laptop lifestyle. That was the feeling that we had. But we didn't have money. Okay, we didn't have money. We were just drinking coffee. Okay, and the reason why we drank coffee is just to make sure that we can sit there. That was the main reason, right? And that's how we all started. But if you have money, that's a different game. Like if you have money, it opens up a lot of opportunity, but there is no guarantee that you will succeed. The only way you can guarantee is if you do the job yourself. But if you're eventually going to do the job yourself, then it costs you time as well. So it depends. Like finding the right person is difficult. Like I have hired and fired more than 150 people in this company. Because people come initially, I train them. Look, I train everybody, whoever comes from my first day. My training is very well organized. I train them on the vision first. Then I train them the technical skills, 2 weeks, only training. I don't need them to work. Okay, do you understand what we want to achieve? If I feel like they don't still understand, you're not fit to this company, sorry. And I'm looking for hungry people. Look, I think in the next 10 years, technical skills are not any more valued that much. We're going to all look for honest, transparent. Okay, these are the characters that we're going to look for. This is going to be very valuable. Okay, then technical skills will make you a little bit better, but a lot of things can be trained. But you cannot make somebody suddenly an honest person. Either you have it or you're not. Either you're born with the culture and value at home or you're not. Okay, that's it. Like when it comes to hiring people, yes, I know a lot of people doing that, but finding the right person is difficult. But yeah, I find this also very challenging. This is maybe one of my limiting beliefs, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. It should be possible. As an entrepreneur, I'm very optimistic. It's possible. So, but then your goal is different. Then your goal is just to sit down, interview a lot of people, but be tough, when you approach people to do Facebook ads. Imagine, like in conscious, what I experience with a lot of people, when they see a little bit money, they see the numbers, they change. They think as a business owner, because you suddenly make 7 figures, that you have suddenly 7-figure income. No, that's not true. Look, I have 7-figure business, but personally, I have still very low income. Okay. So at the end of the day, they don't understand that we are self-funded. Look, we are not funded by venture capital who gets $150 million injection and then pay everybody 60, 70, 150. No, guys, we are entrepreneurs. We are self-funded. You must stay hungry. You want to work hard. The life of an entrepreneur or having a startup isn't that colorful and sexy as it looks like. It requires discipline, determination, and hard work. This is the reality. Now, marketers make it look amazing from outside. Correct. Well, if you do this, you can get free time. Yes, that's true. They don't lie. But in order to do that, you really need to work your ass off, guys. If you don't feel the sweat, if you don't feel tired, sometimes it's difficult. Yeah, it's not going, because once you start the mass, look, this is what I believe in. If the time is ripe, you're going to receive the money. You're going to receive anything you wish. But if you're not ripe, if you're not ready, the universe is not going to give it to you. So going back to the word, patience is key. All I want you to take from this call, if you don't get anything, be patient in whatever you do. You don't have to drift from A to B to C. Whatever you do for the first time will not work anyways. Do it one more time and you will remember, second time is going to be much more easier than the first time. Gary Halbert, go read his book, The Boron Letters, guys. If you haven't done it, read this. Then that's going to train your mindset. That's going to understand. Look, I can go back to more longer. I tell you guys, all the internet marketers, they got all their knowledge. They don't know. The gurus of the gurus of the gurus, they got the theory from this book here. 7 steps to freedom. Okay. I don't know if you guys are watching. It's from Ben Suarez. I don't think it's available everywhere. You need to search on the internet. It took me 4 or 5 weeks to receive it. It came from US, this one. But it's an old book. Okay. The knowledge is quite old. The concept is applicable, but differently. Don't expect, if you buy this book, hey, app recommended to read this book, but this book is thick. It's like 2,500 pages. And I read everything and suddenly I knew all those things. Yeah, maybe you know, but everything starts from this book, guys. That's all I got to share,